Hello there gamers, I am Drakov, I play a lot of Salmon Run. I've had all of these overfishing stickers there for quite a while already. It wasn't hard to get them. But just yesterday I got really lucky and got 2 golden scales early. Right there on the Rainmaker pedestal, my first Goldie. My only one for a long time for sure. Because the next golds that I'm getting, I'm definitely not gonna got a second Goldie. Yeah, that is all the goldfish in my locker that are currently available. It's a shame there's no golden egg there. I really want a golden egg as well. Ideally multiple of them, of course. Yeah, every minute now the rotation's gonna change. There we go. Right. So what we have today is loading screens. Anyway, it is the next randomizer. And the random rare weapon will be the Grizzco Slosher, also known as the Cheatbucket or the rare Cheatbucket or anything like that. You know that around these randomizers we only get splatter shot normally to take to the testing range. So we're trying to get the Grizzco Slosher on any last wave ever, and then we're gonna show it off here in the testing range. And then I'm also gonna take some time to explain how to actually play this thing and stuff. It is extremely powerful, probably the best weapon in the game. But it also certainly has a skill floor to it and a whole lot of responsibility. Not an easy weapon to play. Well, I got it already. Yeah, that isn't my fun. We lose it, then I can show it off, but I'm pretty sure we will not lose it, right? Our comp is looking good as well. Always wanna try to hit multiple lessers with this as well. Aside from killing the obvious bosses. So we have 2 of them, so things are gonna die very fast here. Okay, let's see how this works. Maybe you can like put up 3 times and then that's the whole thing. If I were to make an educated guess. I've seen that anyway. And this also kills flyfish. Like that, you hit the pilot. That's different from the explosion. And you need the direct, indirect does not kill. I need to refill here and the fish stick won't let me. Fish sticks are easily the biggest weakness of this. At steelheads you can kill them with 3 shots through the body, or a direct in the head. Oh, they changed that, like the second steelhead died way too fast. So is it easier now to kill steelheads with this? Well, that makes the weapon even better than it already was. Oh, they have less HP, that's good too. I mean, the whale kills it too, a single whale, I believe, after the patch. There are definitely some things about steelheads that are unlike before, probably. Yeah, that was completely free. As expected, completely broken comp here. Tighthead, of course, always tends to be the easiest on this map. The comp now has 1 sheet bucket, and I don't have it, but I have my good at glue gas. I love glue gas. As you may possibly know, I can feature it in a regular episode again soon. But unfortunately, you guys got cursed by landing in a lot of rather some rotations, let's say. Actually, I did not mean to hit by either of those. Nice. Fuck, knockback, man. Yeah. Way around. Luckily we are a win here. Now when I actually want to get knocked away, then the Coke refuses to attack me. And then you less us in this game, they're sentient. Carry. Come on, Grizzco Slosher. Oh, that's a good weapon, but it's not Grizzco Slosher. He might has it. Yeah, that doesn't help me with showing it up in the testing range. Right. And I drop here to the car. Okay, got it. I have him, I think, yeah, that is. But here and get moving. That's actually extra. I'm having the Grizzco Slosher here. These reasons. Nice. So yeah, had some good time practicing still snaps with a Stamper on the previous rotation. Did not feature this in Daily Salmons. Eventually we'll see Stamper again there. What is your opinion on Wiper versus Stamper, by the way? That's actually like... people really have different preferences with them. Like, I've talked to Neff earlier today and he says he prefers Viper. I prefer Stamper. Because Coax actually die with it and it's also easier to kill and stuff. I did that nice run with Viper recently though in Bay. I want a good deal about that while playing that as well. With Stamper I have not yet done a Nance, ironically. Because Stamper is easier to play. Buff Brella. Oh, heck yeah, please. I mean, it's fine in Salmon Run, but it needs help in PvP for sure. How much does this again? That 150. Really your charge. Sometimes not. A reason. Get it again in wave 1. Oh, we got the triple squelches. What is this, a sloshing machine? Boring, I have an legally modified sloshing machine here. Actually, I'm kidding, I do really like sloshing machine. It's just a complete scam on this specific rotation for obvious reasons. What? Right up there. Another jet helped. Anyway, what Grizzco Slosher does, you've seen it right here. Pierces. Yeah, apparently I didn't hit direct with its grappa there. That looks like Vaults are still blocking Explosion, not Explosion, Slosher shots here. See that right? Okay, I can definitely go through the lid to kill it easily. They're dealing with big shots. It's actually not to be expected with no DPS that this comp is. Anyway, it's relieving to know that you can kill it easily. Literally just fire at the top and it will work. Okay, that was Splatoon comp. Mothership anyway, freeway for the most part. The other day one of my viewers at Twitch told me that they lost the Mothership. Night even. Night Bay. Very unfortunate. Very rare. Don't have a charge ready. I'd actually completely melts Mothership. My bad there. Ready. Not quite the way to get bonus Chinooks or caviar, as people like to call it though. Just for that to happen, like, the spawning Chinooks actually need to be hit. There will only be some spawned when do not have the max coolers on map. That worked in the previous game, so it works in this game. Oh hey! We don't get like super lucky and the Cohozuna here. Like it's really unlikely because we're at the start of the rotation. Then I can show that. Just fire in the middle there. Actually, so I can fire it at the top too. Actually, that might have been better here from the specific position. I'll explain more of that in a bit. Just need to be careful with management here, so let's need direct on the stillhead. We do need eggs. Run a few. Direct. Fun. People like Marty are actually very good at just sniping these during their movement. So that you need to memorize the patterns really well. Always looks so satisfying. And this guy. Try this again. That. Little bit here and fetch a Farrak as well. We get have enough. The reason I did that was because we did not have enough aqua at basket. I went looking for something else. Hopefully fulfill it. always count your eggs correctly. We have lost a wave in a very recent episode due to failing to do that, I believe. But this power X goes for everyone except the third guy. With the Mothership in the game. Right, let's see here. So this is supposed to do 360 damage, right? Yep, that didn't change. What that means is big shots will survive 3 shots with exactly 20 HP left. That is like pretty much one shot by every weapon in the game ever. Or an ink brush roll or whatever. That is how little that is. Yeah, you need the full 4 shots to solo a big shot, and the 3 of them need to direct. The same would be true for Lapas in the sky. However, if you are playing like with an actual team, then you can definitely make it a convention for this rotation that people generally just fire 1 bullet or something at a flying flopper. That the Grizzco Slosher can just do this, like fire 3 times at it and just fish it out of the sky. It'll be especially useful when you have a comp that is really bad at painting the zone. Just a nice alternative option there. I have no idea on how far that will actually end up happening in gameplay later. Like even overfishing gameplay, because certainly 3 shots is a lot of ink. But then again, if you were to paint the zone with the Grizzco Slosher, it would probably take like 3 shots as well, I'd imagine. And if not, then it's definitely gonna take 3 shots with actually killing the thing after it landed. Anyway, next up, I've already shown this live in the game. This completely melts crowds of lessers, except that it doesn't like one-shot Cohogs. It's a lot of damage to them, so again, if someone else just hits them a little, that immediately, and if not, just fire twice, they're gonna be multiple Cohogs, you can kill multiple at the same time. And it's just 2 shots. Speaking of amount of shots, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's exactly 4 shots in the ink tank, no more and no less. The habit that you wanna build is fire for the most part only 3 shots at max. So you have a safety shot left that you can use to escape if you need to. That used to work out really nicely with Steelhead armor. But that doesn't even seem to be necessary anymore. I fish I've also already mentioned in game, shoot at the pilot. If you hit the direct, it will just die. If you hit the indirect, you need another indirect and it will also die. Direct being, let me actually show this. Like that right here. Indirect. Nicely enough, the indirect also does happen to cut chumps already, so you don't need to direct them. 100 HP bosses, 15 that as well, 2 shots. And this weapon does pierce through eel walls, so you do not need eel tails exposed at all. You just need to know where they are and where they will be after the bullet actually arrives there. It has a little bit of a slow traveling time, which is very helpful against lessers actually, but it can mess with you a bit against bosses. Most notably moving flyfish, as we've just seen in that last wave. It's easy to mistime that. Hard to lead your shot there just because of how slow it goes. Be a whole different thing if they were going as fast as from the original Slosher machine. Right, and stingers, there are multiple ways to do this. You can fire high, like so. You see how their shot is falling down right there at the end. You can do that from range. what you can also do is just fire at the middle of the stinger like you would with a blaster. That sometimes tends to also work. Hard to explain. Basically, you just need to do some trial and error stuff there, or calculate it if you have that kind of... Not sure how to say it in English, but that kind of mind anyway. I can picture this like before it happens. Like these arcs and stuff. And you don't have to be super far away either. Another thing you can do is like walk right up to the stinger. Let's say the basket is the stinger. Then fire right up here. Then you'll also one-shot it. Basically the shot will go right through it and then fall down on it again, and there's just no way you're gonna fail it. Problem is it's quite a commitment to actually walk all the way up to it, so trying to do it from range is the best. If you're like really not sure you're getting the one shot, then always just fire two at the middle and then you're very likely to get it. Or like one high and one low or something like that. Anything... Bombs, of course, one bomb, one shot. But preferably you wanna use as little bombs as possible with this weapon. Most also have 1200 HP, so you can hit him with 3 shots, someone can add another like little hit and a die. That would actually be just as efficient as using a bomb. Like 70% of ink versus 75% of ink. And you're also hitting other things at the same time. So definitely consider more shooting with this, especially if the comp is nice for it. The other thing with randomizers, I like busher comps of course. Is there anything else? Like a painting. A paint with Explosion is like serviceable but slow and inefficient. Not the greatest. Ground paint is similar to Blaster, it works for yourself. Actually, with how slowly it gets put out here, might be really useful against fish sticks. Think of it. And there are many factors there. They might also just completely deny you anyway with perfect timing. For the fish sticks themselves, I'm gonna experiment right here. This is the first time I'm playing this weapon in this game, of course. And my guess would be like something like this. But possibly that. If it's not 3, then it definitely will do it with 4, like I'm pretty sure. And if you can get positions like on Sockeye from the spiral, then it could possibly be easier. A similar fashion to the Explosion as well. They're a bit harder to come by on Hydroplant here. Mostly the fish sticks that hardly matter anyway, that are like a normal tide on the lower area. Outside area. Go like up there and... Anyway, let's head in to the next game. And as always, if you enjoy this or if you find this stuff helpful, would always appreciate if you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment. Just help make these videos discoverable by the YouTube algorithm. Sloshing machine, well now I have it, and we do not have the Glosha. It's a good comp though, really good comp. We're playing a normal rotation today, not today, this way, I mean. There. Another car. That's back. deal with it immediately for lack of anything else to do. It is hard stop moving. And then I say I did some chip damage there and may have made a difference. I didn't quite have my aim on it, I just fired a blind shot and it hit the steel head. Ah, that hit. Yeah, hit the hard ones, missed the easy ones, that's typically me. Try a little bit into these small frays with indirects. Ah! Bit too slow there. It's probably possible to get another in. My input's faster there with test perfection basically. Of course I am not a human test bot. One really is. I may tell some people that, but you know. More ironic than anything. Oh, look at that, we have both cheat buckets here. Slosher and Grizzco Slosher. That is an easy drizzler, can I just take it? Let my ink go to make a sub-strafing error. It's noteworthy to do, so I'm just gonna throw these closer. Nice. Gamers. Here. Steak over there. Blue. That same side, I believe. Previous wave. Definitely do not have the DPS to kill it fast. No, just do it anyway. No one is here. Oh, I see a bucket, alright. Point in me attacking that flyfish, then. Ugh! Was I still stuck in green ink there? One freaking pixel. Help me, please. I was pretty sure I was in my own ink and tried to move there. Yeah, the game wouldn't have any of it. Oh no, Stormtrooper gun on high tide. The Wave Breaker's a nice special for this though. Possible to miss with Wave Breaker on high tide. Oh dang, I had a big opportunity there. I just jumped off it. Well, we got compensation, we just got a free steelhead kill by killing the lid too late. Sometimes you just get lucky. Gonna turn the scrapper here. Nice, they're there. Okay. Gonna direct this drizzler away from the action. Okay, nice. The other play actually helped me with damage there. Get this so the Grizzco Slosher doesn't have to. They know. See it. Definitely not everyone knows that low rank freelance. And low level freelance, I guess. We don't have much time left on the wave, I just throw my first one out now here. Didn't quite get the lid. Go. But nice to get hit as well. To ink here with the Wave Breaker, to the lesser spy basket. Ugh. That's enough. That is an easy 55 with 2 cheat buckets. I completely carried. I had the useless weapon. I mean, not useless, but you know, the weakest. For 30 minutes. Got a good amount of games left, I'd say. Do not believe I will record a second episode on this rotation though. So it is likely just gonna be this one. I might change my mind tomorrow. And let's assume it's just gonna be this one. No? Probably the same team with how fast that went. I should not pay attention to names that time. Unfortunately, I do actually not know right now. Look at this comp, this is like insane. Three strong lightweights into Glosha. And this in a normal rotation. This is the kind of stuff you'd pick for private jobs. If you could, anyway. But well, Rush is good anyway, because Clash Blaster's main thing is that it's basically the best weapon for Rush. Everything else, it's just... I mean, there's also Gorillas, it's nice to have on Gorillas. Buffers and stuff. Other than that, it's an inferior Luna for the most part, of course. Oh, nice. Turn. I'm just gonna farm some lessers here. Make the 50 with these. Oh, not quite. Easy anyway. Ballpoint. That is another really good weapon. Pump here is not quite as good, but still really strong. You just have to hope that the RBP and the undercover are good at the weapons. Especially the RBP. I have something here. I have a Ma, I'll load that. Alright, registered. Go for it since I'm closest. Take it with long range mode. What? How did I go out of fire there? We made a baby, I guess. So this is the obligatory not being warmed up with ballpoint phase. This eel looks like it's on me, so I'll go here and then fall back down. Oh, of course. Please, game. Some stuff left. Nice! Rapid Blaster Pro is aware. That was really good. Can they do the other one too? Happened. Right there. Oh, there. Nice. I actually got that, didn't look like it. Got the bomb instead of the egg. quite as many, but fine. I'll tighten my have that thing up again. Actually, unironically, kinda wanted Rush here to show off how this weapon works in Rush. I've tried to indirectly mention things about it in the testing range. Because the slow travel speed, the bullet, it has properties on Rush for sure, can be taken advantage of. Basically, you need to angle it to the side of the rush at a straight line. You angle it to the side so that you are not killing Goldies by accident is the reason there, but still hitting them with indirects. And you can catch a lot with a single shot then. That happened. In other news, Grizzco Slosher on Mothership is not actually the greatest. Oh, dang, it's 5 straight, I forgot to use my whale on first pass. Sorry team. Of course, lasers were getting my way there, so I couldn't aim it correctly at the ship. Just Mothership things. Can imagine more exciting waves to play here. Not overfishing. When overfishing, I really hope to not have this weapon for the wave, honestly. That's all you really wanna do with this is clean up lasers and get eggs. Right, I'm gonna be hunting a lot of bosses here with my Slosher if I could actually hit the fly fish list. There we go. I hit it. This rain. More there. It's not going after me because this is. Revive. I can actually just throw my eggs away immediately because I really don't need them to kill bosses except my big shot or something. Like 3 shots will do it on that. Instead, armor just gets 1 shot now. But there's definitely one awkward thing that I just realized about this comp is do not really have single target DPS here. That is why that Cohozuna somehow survived, and the other bosses were killed pretty much mostly on time. Lack of like sustained fire on Cohozuna, it can often make quite the difference. Things that doesn't have DPS, the Cheatbuckets don't have DPS, and well, she's also doesn't have DPS. Actually, that is something I forgot to say, simply because it sounds fancy. We do not call this the cheat bucket because it has like the most insane DPS out ever. No. DPS is like actually, and I'm sure there are some charts where it has some listed DPS, but it's really not a value that makes sense to keep track with it. Basically transcends DPS, like conceptually. Because it pierces things, it ignores cycles. It can kill Drizzlers that aren't flipped up yet. It can pierce through the roofs of lids as we've seen. And just one shot still hits without hitting the heads even. Just learned. The DPS is not a thing that exists on Grizzco Slosher. It is literally just kill button. Either single big targets or multiple small targets or even combinations of them. You can line them up. It's certainly a weapon. Of the best, if not the best in the game. Completely game breaking. The double RBP and Seeking, by the way. Hate to see it. Okay, that is a small Goldie. Like, right there. That wall jump strat. Then it's strat that move. Tactics, whatever. Or jump repositioning. A part of why this is the best map, but there are so many other reasons. I should try this again. I didn't see it, it's hard to see. Does it go through them or not? Just them with the ma. They did it. Nice. Let's... No, it does go through. Visually. Just not on me. Once here. Let it move a bit, I can kill it anytime. There we go. I'm out of ink because I did bomb plus one shot. Look at that, how I killed the cook with the indirect right next to me. That was really nice. I was just preparing to evade it for a bit. It wasn't even necessary anymore. Go right through the roof here. Hope that Stinger dies from that. Because it didn't, I was too far away. Barely, close. But probably too far away. Oh! Is this normal? Can you just insta-paint the zone with this? We need more data on that. We need more data. I'm definitely gonna tell you the next time we get a Grizzco Slosher randomizer. I'm very likely to make another episode then. cannot quite play this rotation as much as I would like to due to holiday reasons. They couldn't have scheduled it. I mean, they could have scheduled it worse, but it's really unfortunate that it had to be on Christmas, where I'll be with my family a lot. Why the heck do I have ink brush? Because I have a special. Didn't hit the car. Don't have to direct on that. That's a big shot. Lots of the cars that I cannot deal with. Break is nice. Okay, we're in good shape now. Throw that in, inkjet. Get the stinger. Hey! Grab the egg, please. What the heck, game? I clearly touched that and I didn't get it. Oh, there we have our answer. We almost wiped that too. Oh, scary. They help. You say help, I'm gonna revive you. Good. Reminds me a lot of all these Japanese names that are just double something like Miyo Miyo, Nego Nego. If there are some more. Not quite have enough time for 2 more games. This early here. We'll definitely do one. There's definitely one of the least favorite weapons to roll here, one with Big Swig. And we're gonna do a Big Swig rotation soon, by the way, look forward to that. Be a lot of pain because it's one of the worst rotations this game has ever seen. Yes, I'm gonna play it for Daily Salmons. More ball point. Go. Rush. It's just not enough. The Tetrash. The main DPS here. If I wouldn't get punched away by those cogs, I would deal with them. Not seeing the 10 just yet, so I'll transfer that. The test close. Matches. Goldie actually left me an egg, that was nice. Freelancers today, they have good awareness of things. The little things. I might not be our last Slosher here. The double direct. That's fine. Yeah, there? Yep. Other place on the flyfish. That. Okay. There was a respawn, but I failed to load. Just happened. Did a two-shot or what? Confused. This is really bad. Okay, nice. I stalled long enough so that I could actually wrap someone with a wave breaker. That was very... like... what's the word? Surprising? I don't know. Nowhere. Alright. Rolla. Oh no, with Big Swick in the comp and Octobrush. Yeah, this complex flexibility. Like too much of the same thing, honestly. And versions of the same thing. Well, if I had to select one roller, then I definitely would take Splat off Lingza, so... yes, I have Splat. The Wave Breaker, which is another special that does the same thing, which is Kill SS. Nice. Oh, we're winning. 9 fish sticks there. The two. One's taking this one. Nice, good wave. Stiff specials left over. Why was that so easy? This comp is so unflexible. Well, I guess part of what makes it so easy is it's really good at getting rid of flisses that are in the way at least. And then the roller brush. What is this? Yeah, not ideal. Eh, screw it, lucky number 7. We will do a bit longer than 1 hour, shall we? I'll play one more game. It'll be 1 hour and minutes, I guess. Just because I am not intending to record another episode on in rotation. For now. We're gonna do a bunch of overfishing tonight, play Grizzco overtime, then some overfishing. I'm not sure. Oh, same team. They're gonna leave them after this game, unfortunately, so get right onto the zone. I should just take a break to first get in and stuff. And then it's already Grizzco overtime. Not even be my interest to rank up too much before that. We got the Sniper. That will inevitably be appearing in the rotation soon again as well, right? They're trying to the explosion thing there. Leave. Sniper's done now. Oh, these missiles are so annoying. That spawns right in my face, then I just get rid of it. Ah, movement! Ugh. No, don't get trapped in green ink. Okay, good. Was very close to dying to the seal. And only this name of that person with the sniper there reminds me a lot of a JP Overfisher. Look how they are named. Just DK San on Twitter. So I probably pronounced everything of that wrong. Another bucket load of fun here. It definitely goes through the wall, like... I'm definitely gonna do a little bit of research on that thing. Cannot quite get any here because the lancers are just interfering a lot. Okay, no. Does not quite work. You can get a good fraction though, I believe. It is gonna be there. Okay, there we go. Nothing happens. I'll just kill this that. Then I somehow instant painted that. Seems to be some inconsistent stuff going on with floppies. Oh yeah. Actually, the flyfish took me a while. The distractions. Sure, my teammates are mad at me for it. Hey, that's another really good bucket right here. Almost cheating, except not quite. Actually, a better weapon than Explosion though, overall. Just not quite cheating. It doesn't get a cheat bucket title. And in the previous rotation too that they didn't feature in the series. Freaking love Glove Lava. My very first nights in this game I did with it. Tip Rush was there too. That's it. It was also one of the first ever Daily Salmons episodes where I featured that same set as well. You may not have seen it depending on when you arrived to the channel, whether you watched anything back. It's like the first completely overpowered rotation pretty much. I've had quite a few since then, especially on this map here, of course. Easiest map always gets the best rotations too, it's just an unwritten rule. Okay, Inkjet is on that. What do I even do with my radars here, honestly? Right, maybe there, if I could actually get up the damn ledge. What? I'm out of ink there. Anyway, that will be that. 7 out of 7. Just got completely carried a few times. That's just life, right? It was nice not having to do everything. It was very different on the previous rotation. It was a really good set, of course, but dang was it ranks. People don't know how to play Stampagutu, blah 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 or Reflex. Really, all 4 of them have a skill floor attached to them. Despite being good or very good weapons. Oh yeah, just gonna grab these parts here. Barely getting any cash. This one, 32k. There, down to 0 gold, spent them all. Still of quite a few silvers for next gods. I'm probably just gonna get then the other cheap things. Or I'm farming for a second Goldie, if I'm even ever doing that, I don't know. As far as next rotations go... Ah, they're both seen here. Yes, I will do Daily Salmons episodes for both of them. This one because it's Bay, we are doing all Bay rotations for a little bit longer. Then this god-awful rotation here will be very painful, but I'm looking forward to trying it out. You can experience that right together with me. Alright, I will see you next drop, and thank you for watching.